Today I thought I would do a Q&A video. I haven't done one of these in like 6 or 7 years, and when I used to do them, I would purposely pick out like funny, goofy questions. And so this time I thought I would choose some more intense ones, some more emotional ones, and just ones that I could be a bit truthful today in this video. Of course, I did choose some like more fun ones as well. It's kind of like a good mix. And so I thought I would just go about my day today, do my regular stuff, and answer questions at the same time. So because I've just been doing my makeup, the first question is, what brand of makeup do you use? Whatever lipstick color you wear is lovely, thank you. So I'm always changing what I'm wearing, but recently, I'd say in the past like 4 months, I've been using the Anastasia? This is why I'm not a beauty influencer, guys. This one, the Beverly Hills Anastasia one. This color specifically is Peach Amber Lip Velvet. I love any sort of peach toned lipstick. I always have. I also don't have my glasses on, and I've never done my lipstick in a viewfinder, so let's hope this goes okay. Oh, I literally can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I need a real mirror. Ta-da! Now I'm all ready. And by the way, guys, this necklace, I love it. This is the new free item on our website. There's 2 different kinds, and honestly, they are a little Halloween-y, autumn time, but I don't mind. That's gonna be coming up in like what, like 6 months? So if you would like one for the next 48 hours, if you get anything on our website, you will get this really cool gothic necklace. The one I'm wearing right now is a raven or a crow, and then there's also another version, but I think they're so cool. So link down below to our website if you would like one. The last question I'm gonna answer in here is, what is a funny or embarrassing moment you had when dating Ty? This is awkward because Ty edits my videos, and I don't know if I've ever talked to him about this, but when we were on one of our first dates, we were walking through the store shopping, and I went to call him over to me to show him something, and I called him my ex's name. And I remember he was like, sorry, what? And I just like had to like completely pretend that I didn't just do that and like made up something. And it was so awkward. Obviously, I've never done that since. It was because I was like freshly out of a long-term relationship and my brain was obviously confuzzled. But even if he does remember that, clearly he forgave me and we got married. So all is good. Which book are you currently reading? So I'm currently reading everything on my Kindle, and I read a lot of books at the same time. Don't call me crazy. I'm currently reading 4, which I know is a lot, okay? I'm 60% through The Wedding People, and I don't really like it. It's one of the most boring books I've ever read, but I need to finish it. Then I'm about 20% through With a Vengeance. I got an early copy to read, and I'm unsure how I feel about it yet. I need to read more first. Then I'm 85% through The Auction, which is a Hermione fan fiction, okay? Don't make fun of me. Yes, I ship Draco and Hermione. Don't attack me. And by the way, I've noticed that whenever someone talks about how they like Hermione, people come and attack them because there are some very intense Harry Potter fans that don't like that shipment, and I totally get it, but I will only be okay with you having that opinion if you've read one and you didn't like it, because that's fair. But if you haven't, then how do you know you don't like it? That's like hating ice cream without even trying it. That's all I'm gonna say. And then lastly, I've just started Sunrise on the Reaping, so I'm literally like 2 pages in, so I have no idea how I feel about it yet, but a lot of people love it, and a lot of people cried, and The Hunger Games were like my favorite book series when I was in high school, so I'm pretty excited. Comment down below what books you guys are reading right now. I'm actually so interested. Did you regret making any of your YouTube videos? So overall, not really, but if I really had to like reflect on my early story time days, I do think that maybe some of the stories I made about like my friends, or specifically the boyfriends that I had at the time, maybe they were a little bit much. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think about like, oh my gosh, like what if they ended up watching some of those story times that I made? They were probably so offended, so upset, so hurt, because I really went in on these people. Like I was brutally honest, and I did like make fun of a lot of the people that I dated, and I would put on these like silly voices and hats and like pretend to be them, making them look really stupid. And so sometimes I'm a little bit embarrassed of those old story times, but you know, I can't change the past, and they're there, and no, I'm never gonna delete them. I feel like I've been avoiding the more intense questions, and I feel like I need to get into some of those. Have you ever thought of quitting YouTube? So straight up, yes, I have. I feel like if you do anything for a decade, Of course, you're gonna think like, is it my time to try something different and end things here and explore a different aspect of my life? I mean, yeah. When I started YouTube, I was 21. I am now 31. I'm gonna be turning 32. I'm just a completely different person in my 30s than I was in my 20s. And I think, yeah, like the topic of quitting has been on my mind at some points. But me shifting my channel into more of these types of videos and more mature content and vlogs, that is me first trying a different direction before just like leaving. Because at the same time, I feel like I owe it to you guys to stick around and try new things on here because you've supported me for so long over the years that I don't want to just drop everything and leave. I genuinely love you guys and I genuinely love creating content and I want to stay here as long as I can. Okay, I do get this one a lot and it says, do you think you're ever gonna go back to making old content? So I know you guys miss it, and yes, I miss it sometimes too, but I think I tried to explain it really well in the video that I posted about losing my spark. And it's where, you know, while like creepypastas and spooky content can be fun and interesting, it's also very dark subject matter. And because my life feels sort of dark right now with my health issues and stuff, it's really hard to have those two things at the same time. And also what I talked about with growth and changing and getting older, I just feel like right now I just want to try this. Like I just want to try this new path of my channel. But if I had to answer the question, honestly, I would say probably not. And for those of you that are sticking around and hanging out and being with me on a day-to-day basis, I appreciate you guys more than you know, honestly. Anyone else put cottage cheese in their eggs? It is so good. How many boyfriends have you had? Sorry, I'm trying not to talk with my mouth full. Official boyfriends, I have had about 5. Unofficial boyfriends, probably 12, which seems like a lot, but remember, I'm 32. I didn't meet Ty until I was almost 24. So there was like an 8-9 year span of me like dating and talking to guys. I mean, you guys remember my story times, okay? There was a lot of them. Will you do any more of your subscribers draw their nightmares videos? I get this request all the time. And so here's what I'll do. I'll put the email on the screen that you can draw your nightmare and send to, and then maybe I'll react to some in an upcoming vlog. The email is nightmares-unleashed@outlook.com. And basically, if you've recently had a weird dream, an unusual dream, you just have to draw it, take a picture of it, and send it to this email, and maybe I'll react to a few. I do miss doing those ones. If you could travel back in time, what would you change about your life? This one makes me really, really sad. And it's because I wish I can do this all the time. Like whenever I'm having a really bad pain day, especially with my jaw and all of my issues after my wisdom teeth surgery, I'm constantly like, oh my gosh, I wish so badly I could go back in time and not get my wisdom teeth out. Because that's what bothers me the most. It's the fact that I didn't really need them out. They weren't bothering me. It's just my dentist kept saying like, you're in your 30s, you still have them, it's probably a good idea to get them out. And I just trusted him because, you know, it's a routine surgery. Everyone gets it done and they're fine. So even though I wasn't having like infection or it wasn't giving me any pain, I was like, I might as well get them out. I'm in my 30s, like it's been so long. People get them out in their teenage years. So I just did it and I really didn't have to. And I learned that after the fact. If I can give you any advice, and I'm not a doctor or a dentist, so definitely trust the professionals over me, but if I had to give you personal advice, if they're not impacting you, if they're not infected, if they're not causing you any problems, just wait it out. I'm not saying never get them out, but just wait it out. I really wish I could go back in time and tell myself that. And also look for a better surgeon, definitely. Say hello. My name is Mr. Tumnus and I love you guys. He's like, where's the toy? Okay, we're gonna try to rapid fire the more fun ones, which I do love these ones. What's your favorite Tim Burton film of all time? Edward Scissorhands for sure. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Definitely invisibility. I don't know why. Like, it used to be because I was like, oh, I could like listen in on people's conversations. But now I just think it'd be awesome just to like walk around freely, especially at night. You don't have to be afraid. You could just be invisible. I'm also a really shy person, so I just feel like shyness and invisibility, it makes me more comfortable. I don't know. Do you think they will make another Coraline movie? The answer is probably not, even though I really wish they would. What I think would be genius, especially because they have such a large Coraline fan base, they can do like a prequel, and they do like the origin story of the other mother. They could even do like the stories of the ghost children. They could even make 3 more Coraline movies, all about each ghost child. Like, I realize that the way the story ended, the movie ended, you can't really make another one, and I think that's fine, but let's go back. Let's go back in time. They would have millions of people at the theater, okay? This is a great opportunity. I don't know why they don't do it. If you could travel to any fictional world, which one would it be? So I'm kind of caught between 2. I would love to go to Middle Earth, obviously post the ring getting destroyed. Hobbiton? I would love to be there, have my own hobbit house. But I would also love to live in Valaris, which is a beautiful world in the book series ACOTAR. There's mountains, there's a gorgeous city by the water. I would love to be there. And there's bat boys, if you know, you know. Do you take any meds for mental health, and how do you manage your OCD? So I actually used to take meds for my anxiety disorder. I was on them for I think 4 years and then stopped. And they actually did pretty well for me. I just stopped because I felt like I didn't need them anymore, which is not really how that works, but I haven't been on them since high school. I'm not on anything for OCD, but OCD does impact my life drastically with everything I do on a day-to-day basis. I'm actually thinking of doing a vlog sort of dedicated to that because OCD is big for me. Have you ever noticed any side effects from getting tattoos? Okay, the reason why I put this one in here is because I have a really weird side effect, and I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, okay? I have, I think, 5 tattoos. I don't even know which side my moon is on. I got this one, I have this one, I have one on the back of my arm, I have one on the back of my neck, I have my sister's name tattooed on my leg. And what's weird is that anytime I have like a day where I have more of a flare up with my chronic illness, if I have like a day where I'm in a lot of pain or I'm feeling more sick, my tattoos like puff up. That might sound really weird, but they actually get like puffy to the point where like if I put my hand over my skin, it would like go up. Is that normal? Am I allergic to my tattoos? Or maybe like my body, like when it's kind of in sick mode, it's trying to like purge anything and that's bad. And you know, ink is not natural in your skin. So I don't know. Let me know if that happens to you. This one was kind of funny. Was the shark video you made years ago a true story? Also love you, Jessie. Love you too. Yes, all of my story times have been true. I've just definitely told them in very expressive ways, which I think anyone who makes YouTube videos, you're gonna be a bit more dramatic when you're telling stories or doing whatever you're doing. But that was true. My friend and I did go to Aruba, we did go snorkeling, and she was not listening, and the person called us back on the boat because he spotted a shark, and she just stayed out there not listening. Her head was like under the water. It was terrifying because everyone was like hiding from the shark and she had to like go be rescued. Yes, that actually happened. Are you still friends with that guy Matt that used to be in your videos? Yes, he's still my best friend. We're going on like 12 years now. If you did not know, I have this friend Matt, and we used to make these like candy videos. So like each decade of candy, we would make a video and they would do so well, but the candy was always disgusting. And so we always had like a puke bucket beside us. It's kind of gross, but yes, him and I are still friends. This question confused me. It says, I love you and Ty, but I've always wondered what happened to Ty? Nothing happened to him. We're still married, we're still good. He's literally in the office right now with Tumnus. Everything's fine. What do you mean, what happened to him? He's totally good, I promise. I'm not keeping him locked away or anything. Do you like metal, Jessie? So my high school self definitely did. I listened to Asking Alexandria every single day on the bus ride to school, doing my homework. I was blasting this heavy metal music in my ears and I love it. And every once in a while when I'm feeling like it, I'll put it on and it's wonderful. But if anyone ever hears it, they think I'm crazy, but I thought it was really good. Are there any big projects that you'll share one day? And I've already talked about this a little bit, but my goal going into my mid-30s is to be an author. I would love to do that. I've loved writing my whole life. I love being creative in that way, and I've been writing a book for the past 3 years. So I feel like my next most exciting project will be releasing that book, hopefully getting it published, and then writing more as I get older. That is like, I've always wanted to be an author, and I really hope that day one day comes for me. Okay, we're gonna end this one on a bit of a dramatic note. Rudest YouTuber you've met. I've met a few YouTubers that have left a very bad taste in my mouth, and it sucks because there's so many crazy stories I could tell, but it probably wouldn't be a good idea because I don't want to like start anything with those people. But one thing I will say is back, 7-8 years ago, I was talking to a YouTuber who I had become friends with, and I literally traveled across the country to go and meet them, to do a collab with them. And I got my plane ticket, I got my hotel, and when I landed in said city, they ghosted me. Yeah, I was like, hello, I landed, are you still okay for our collab tomorrow? Can't wait to see you, blah, blah, blah. Ghosted me. The next day I was like, good morning, this is the day we were meant to meet, like, are you still cool, or is this address still right? Ghosted me. Never heard from them. So that really sucked. Anyways though, I feel like that's a really weird way to end the video, but let me know if you want me to do more of these Q&As because I can definitely do these like once a month. I think they're really fun. It's a great way to like interact with you guys. Anyways, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Don't forget, if you would like a free necklace with purchase on our website, I have linked our website down below, but I hope you have an awesome rest of your day and I will see you in my next video. Bye!